Okay, we are live, everyone. We are live. We're getting it ready, guys. Roll is ready. What is gonna happen tonight? That's the question. That is the question, everyone. What is gonna happen on Monday Night Raw? Finally got the God, I hope not. Okay. Alright, Raw's about to start right now. Um, yep, we are live. This is gonna start. Okay, there we go. It's actually starting. I'm ready if you guys are. If you haven't, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell. Would really appreciate it. Okay. We are here. Hope everyone else is. I'm so ready for Monday Night Raw tonight. See what happens. It's Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn tonight, and will Cody Rhodes or Sami Zayn walk out as the undisputed champion?
Cody, Sami for the undisputed WWE Championship.
I really hope it's Sami Zayn. Here we go.
Because for the 36th time, this place will host Monday Night Raw, which is live on Netflix and presented by DoorDash. And the man who will take on Brock Lesnar inside
Femi on Monday Night Raw.
26 King of the Ring, Femi joins us live tonight. And Judgment Day is here. A big night for Raquel Rodriguez. An opportunity to win the Intercontinental Championship. Raquel versus Sol Ruca tonight. And it's a rematch for the World Tag Team titles. The new champions, the Street Profits.
I have the Street Profits winning tonight.
Live here tonight. And there he is, the new WWE champion, Sami Zayn, who's been on a gleeful tour, treating the title like a child. Sami has arrived. He defends the title against Cody Rhodes here tonight, live on Monday Night Raw.
I don't know how happy he looks.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, it is. How do you feel? You feeling good? I bet you feel great. Because here's what I think you think is going to happen tonight. I bet you think, oh, tonight's your time to just jump right back and take your spot, right? There's no way Sami Zayn can hold on to the WWE Championship. You're going to swoop back in and Golden Boy is champion once again, right? Right? I'm telling you right now, Cody, it's not happening. I'm walking out of Chicago still WWE champion.
That's great, Sami. I actually came up here just to say good luck, and I'll see you out there. But since you already told me everything that I'm thinking, since you already told me everything that's going to happen, let me tell you, you're right.
Yeah. We'll just see about that, won't we?
Oh, Gunther attacks Cody. I didn't think Gunther was going to be on Monday Night Raw.
Hey, Harrison. You're welcome, Sam. Cody is not your problem anymore. I'm your worry now. And you better be aware that I think you're a disgrace. You're a fluke of a champion. You have never won the title in the first place. Sammy, I'm going to come for you. And when I do...
Holy shit! Ooh! I did not see that coming.
What the hell just happened? I'll tell you what the hell just happened. That was one of the most detestable attacks. Gunther's out of his mind. What does this mean for the main event? Is Cody going to be okay? Cody was bleeding from the ear. Well, as we get set for Seth Rollins to march out here, we will keep you updated on this developing story throughout the night and how it affects the WWE Championship main event. Wow.
Well. Cody was attacked by Gunther. I didn't see that coming. Oh, Seth Rollins is in the house. What is gonna happen?
Well, 3 weeks from Saturday,
Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. Can Seth Rollins do it once again? Can Seth Rollins beat the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns? Will Seth Rollins come up short against the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns at SummerSlam?
over 12,000 in Chicago tonight.
Oh, oh, oh.
Chicago! Welcome to Monday Night Raw! Y'all know me. I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am set.
Oh,
God, I love this building, man. He's from Chicago. Obligatory CM Punk chants. Get it out of your system. Be honest with you, I couldn't care less about that guy right now. Look, he's just not my business at the moment. My business is the World Heavyweight Championship. My business is SummerSlam, getting back the title that I never lost. My business is beating the Tribal Chief. My business is beating the OTC. My business is continuing to own Roman Reigns.
OTC, 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 OTC.
I get it. Obligatory OTC chant. Bad news. Roman is not here tonight.
So what?
Hey, I don't like it either. I don't like it either. But look, I have run that play a million times. I'm not going to run it again. That's just how it is. Roman Reigns did not come here tonight because either A, he didn't think it did anything for him to be here, or B, the check wasn't big enough.
Yeah, continue
That's
believing
just
that,
who
Seth.
Roman Reigns is, guys. Chicago, that's just who he is. That's who he's always been. Because Roman Reigns, from day one, has been the chosen one. Nobody wants to hold Roman Reigns accountable, ever. The Shield debuted as a trio. right? There were three of us, but it was made abundantly clear that Roman Reigns was the chosen one. Roman was going to be the guy on the marquee. Roman was going to be the big star. Roman was going to be the guy who main evented all the WrestleManias. And it didn't matter if Roman Reigns couldn't cut a promo. It didn't matter if Roman Reigns couldn't wrestle his way out of a wet paper bag.
Roman Reigns can't cut a promo. That's where you're wrong, Seth.
It was always going to be Roman Reigns. And I'll be honest with you, Chicago, you're always honest with me. I'm going to be honest with you. That didn't sit right with me. And I'll tell you why. There's a little boy here in the front row. I don't know how old he is, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm not sure. He's 9. There's another one over here, 4, 5, he's 5. We got another 5-year-old. I was that boy. I was that boy. I was that boy. I sat in these stands, and all I ever wanted to do my entire life was to walk down that ramp, was to hold this microphone in my hand, was to get inside this ring. I wanted to main event WrestleManias. I wanted to be the biggest star in this industry. Those were my dreams. And to watch those dreams be handed off to somebody else, that broke something in me. That broke something in me. And every decision that I made after that was in direct response to watching my dreams be handed off to somebody that I didn't feel deserved it. When I broke up the Shield, it was to try to catch up to Roman Reigns. When I cashed in at WrestleMania in the main event to take Roman's main event, that was so I could stay close to Roman Reigns. And I know that sounds petty, and it was, but I truly believed in my heart that if I put in the work, if I sacrificed, if I worked hard, and I believed in myself, I could still achieve those dreams. I believe that Roman Reigns and I were running the same race. But boy, Chicago, was I wrong. And it occurred to me a couple of years back, Roman Reigns said something about me that changed everything for me. He admitted the fact that he worked 10 times less than I did, and he made 10 times more than I did.
He wasn't wrong, was he?
And he said that bullshit with such bravado that it made me want to puke. Because for me, it was never about the money. For me, it was never about making billions of dollars, living in some mansion in South Beach. For me, the reward, Chicago, was the work. It was the hustle. It was the grind. It was the ability to come in here and make something of yourself. Roman Reigns has to beat me at SummerSlam. Absolutely. You know why he's got to beat me? Because Roman needs to justify what he's been trying to prove to himself for the last 15 years, and that's that he's not a fraud.
You really believe that, Seth?
But I need to beat Roman Reigns at SummerSlam just as much. Because I need to prove to myself and that 5-year-old Seth Rollins that was sitting in the stands, I need to prove to him that through hard work, through sacrifice and dreams, you still can achieve greatness. And this day,
here comes LA Knight. Of course, the spotlight always got to be on LA Knight. Sticking his nose where it don't belong, stay out of it.
welcome by the city of Chicago. The roof just came off the Allstate Arena. Yeah, Vader's had a problem with the bloodline for many years now. Of course, that bloodline headed by the current world champion, the man Rollins is talking about, Roman Reigns.
This has nothing to do with LA Knight. He's not in the. He doesn't know. He knows Seth, but Roman Reigns and Seth were like brothers. This has nothing to do with LA Knight.
Let me talk to you. You got to understand something. There was no way that for 2 weeks in a row, I was going to sit back there and listen to this again, because last week, Roman Reigns sauntered out here about to bore everybody to sleep. And what did you do? You came out and joined him, and the two of you bored everybody to sleep with the same old trash.
Man, shut up, LA Knight.
Seth Rollins, it's Roman Reigns. Yippee skippy. You guys come out here, you're happy-handed, you're bloviating all over each other, and meanwhile, oh man, what a cheat code. What a great little cheat code. All you had to do was come out here and talk about how great you were, how great he was, and all of a sudden, you get a title shot. I happen to remember a time when you had to win matches, when you had to win tournaments.
You don't have to win matches anymore.
Just correct me if I'm wrong, but you did lose in the first round of the King of the Ring, didn't you? Hey, no shame, no shame. I lost in the first round too. But the difference between you, the difference between me, is I'm not making a claim out here to the World Heavyweight Champion just for nostalgia's sake. But meanwhile here, hey brother, hey little brother, you want to have a match, brother? Yeah, let's wrestle, brother. Maybe we'll go get haircuts, brother. We'll get the same haircut, brother. Maybe we'll get the same beard, brother. Yeah, why don't we do that? We're the greatest of all time, brother. Greatest at what? Huh?
Rollins is the greatest. Roman Reigns is the greatest. You're in that character right now, LA Knight. You're not on Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins' level right now.
The greatest generation. Let me remind you just a couple of years ago. Yeah, I haven't been here as long as you. You're an Iron Man. I'm going to give it to you. You've had so many world title shots. I'm never going to catch you. I understand that. The clock's in my favor. However, you want to talk about the greatest generation? Let's talk about just a couple of years ago when business was really starting to pick up here. When business was really starting to peak. Yeah. Who was at the top of that? It wasn't Seth Rollins. It It wasn't Roman Reigns. Yeah, I'm going to give some credit to Cody Rhodes, but let's look at what came storming through the WWE, a force like nobody's ever seen. Everywhere you went, you heard everybody saying.
Not everyone was saying it.
Give ourselves flowers. I'll give myself some. Because here's what happened. Yeah, I'm making my rise. Here's the acclivity. And what happens? Here's what you're really good at. Here's what Roman. Then a little while later, I come across Seth Rollins in the Vision. I get cut off. Now, here we are again. Roman Reigns and the Bloodline trying to stuff LA Knight back down to the bottom. But you can't do it. You're the greatest generation at one thing, being the two biggest vomits in this business. You want to talk about what's great? You're great at manipulating numbers to hold guys like me down. But the bottom line is this. You can't stop me. You won't stop me. I will rise because I must rise.
And you guys, you need to stop sticking those in Bloodline business and Seth Rollins' business.
Done? You know, LA, I don't like you. But I respect you. I respect you, and I'll tell you why. You are a shining example of everything that I just described. You are hard work, you are grind, you are hustle. My friend, I believe your time will come. But right now, I cannot worry about you because I have to go to SummerSlam and get back a title that I never lost. And when I get that title back, if you want to step to me one more time, you can be the first person I will put in the dirt. LA Knight shooting his shot tonight. A little payback from Jimmy Uso from last week. LA's got some major problems with the bloodline. Not the good Cody said. So the meeting is off, and he's going to you know what? Your decision forced my hand. My decision. I made your decision. What the hell is wrong?
Oh, shit!
You know what, Nick? We all know you failed as a wrestler. Now you're failing as a GM. Keep my name out of your mouth. Get him out. Hey, are you trying to stay on permanent leave?
No, I'm trying to protect the interest of SmackDown after you poached my main event. Save it. The industry is bigger than your ego, and your ego is why we're in this situation.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Because you would have done something differently, done that to you.
You know what? You would have lost your temper. Don't come here and try and lecture me how to run the show.
Yeah, well, don't talk to me
about
about
ego.
ego. Yeah, don't talk to me about ego, Mr. Both shows, because you're doing a pretty crappy job of it, aren't you? Because Cody's been attacked, and he might be hurt badly, and that is most definitely on you, Mr. Both shows.
Nick ain't wrong. Nick, all this is not wrong at all.
We still don't know what's going to happen with the WWE Championship match, which is our...
What's up, Jake? Oh, Lord. Raw is off to a good start. Let's go. Oh man. So tomorrow, yeah. Oh.
Championships on the line. I mean, considering everything that's happened the last few weeks, Logan, how much pressure are you guys feeling heading into this title opportunity?
Don't worry about the whole thing with the better thing. You did not even take out Seth freaking Rollins. And you didn't even take out Joe Hendry. Tag team titles, Street Profits. Come back with something worthy of your wise man. Or don't come back to me at all.
Big time pressure on the Vision. And they still want counsel from the Oracle, Paul Heyman. Obviously, that's never necessarily been Heyman's strong suit.
Introducing the challengers, accompanied by Logan Paul, representing the Vision, Austin Perry, and Braun Breaker.
We're about to find out how mentally strong the Vision truly is. Moments before a tag team title match, with Heyman dumping the added pressure on Theory and Breaker, could spell disaster for the Vision.
Well, and it's ironic because Theory refers to himself as what? Pressure. And he is under pressure here tonight. Let's see how he responds. Because a couple of weeks ago, on Monday Night Raw, with the Street Profits beat the Vision to win the tag team titles. Well, with a little bit of help from Joe Hendry and Seth freaking Rollins, but nonetheless, the Profits are now 4-time tag team champions, 1-time NXT tag team champions. This is for all the gold tonight. Montez Ford, born in Chicago, Illinois, sort of a home game for him tonight, and he'll start things off against Braun Breaker. The question for you, Corey, what mood is Breaker in after he had that steel cage match back at Night of Champions, losing to Rollins?
I'm being perfectly honest, I've been a little too nervous to get near Braun Breaker since Night of Champions, but the man is always insanely intense and ready for battle. Case in point, right off the opening bell, Breaker bringing the fight to Ford.
And Austin Theory and off the tag. The Vision held the tag titles for 83 days before their loss. Breaker standing moonsault, great athleticism, covered out by Theory, looking for a quick victory, and a kick out by Montez Ford. These two teams are 1-1 against each other. The Vision actually beat the Profits back at Saturday night's main event in May.
Montez Ford up and over.
What about for Austin Theory, and nice drop kick, the pressure that's on him in this matchup. Finally seemed to find his footing here in WWE when he joined this group division. That could all come crashing down tonight. It all go up in smoke for Austin Theory as Ford and Dawkins show the world why they're the champs. Covered by Dawkins. And a kick out by Theory at 1. Theory last week had mentioned by Heyman that lost to a returning Joe Hendry. Nice leapfrog by Theory. Dawkins showing off his athleticism. Oh, wow! Thinking there's nothing wrong. Well, cover here by Dawkins. Is it enough? And a kick out by Theory. There's nothing wrong with coming up short to a superstar as talented in the ring as Joe Hendry. Oh, not at all. But it's the timing of it all. The fact that Braun Breaker wasn't able to get rid of the Seth Rollins problem. The fact that the World Tag Team Championship are no longer around division's waist. It's one problem compounding on the next. Breaker normally intense, but a bit more intense here tonight, it seems. And Dawkins with a nice standing drop kick. Incredible athleticism for a man the size of Angelo Dawkins. And the Profits also have to keep an eye out at ringside to Logan Paul, of course, recovering from injury. But he's out here in support of the team. Dawkins with a right hand.
Raven Conqueror saved.
Try to take control, least momentarily, and there's the big next knee by Braun Breaker, the unpredictable badass. The challengers have taken control.
Club Wingstop is here. A new loyalty program you can earn access to exclusive experiences, rewards, and more. At Club Wingstop, members eat first. Join today and get 5 free bonus wins. Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get me a drink, guys.
Over 12,000 here tonight in Chicago at Allstate Arena. First of a scheduled 3 championship matches. This for the World Tag Titles. Montez Ford of the Tag Champions just exploded off the top rope. Simultaneous tags on opposing sides of the ring. Ford had to call that audible midair.
Oh, what kick.
And now he's got Braun Breaker stunned. Here for Athletic. Montez Ford with a step up Enzuigiri. And Ford needs to keep his foot on the gas pedal. Montez knows exactly how dangerous Breaker can be. And another kick to the temple of Breaker. And now up to the top.
Be careful, Ford. Because Braun Breaker didn't hit that spear out of nowhere.
How did that loss in the steel cage affect Breaker? I think it may take some time before we truly see the effects, specifically long term, of what it did to Braun Breaker. But right now, pop-up power slam by Breaker, tag him theory. Breaker seems to have returned to form relatively quickly. Here comes Austin Theory, the pressure. Oh my goodness! He delivered the Theory, tag made. Angelo Dawkins is legal. And here comes Big Dawkins, double team coming. Ford with a blockbuster off the top rope. Dawkins, cover. And Braun Breaker just breaks up the count. That was a close, near fall for the Profits. And Ford get over the and Montez Ford hit hard. Here comes Dawkins. And Dawkins with a kick. Again, Breaker drops to his knee. Theory catches it with a left hand. And Austin Theory look for a neck breaker. Dawkins will turn it into one of his own. That double underhooks. Spinning neck breaker from Angelo Dawkins. Critical point in his tag team championship.
He gonna get caught.
And he got caught. Logan Paul going to be sent back to lock room, but he's got a second set of knuckles. Brilliant. That was a decoy. Breaker's got the knuckles. Breaker's got the knuckles. Paul's got the official distracted. Dawkins, oh, I thought he was a sitting duck. Dawkins beat Breaker to the punch. Here comes Ford. And Montez Ford. Whoa! Breaker taken out. Very frantically moving. Dawkins got the knuckles. Dawkins got the knuckles. Logan Paul's got the official distracted. Dawkins is going to use the break.
He gonna get caught. He gonna get caught. What? What the hell? What the hell? Holy shit. But I knew Max Dupree was eventually going to join the division.
I don't stick my nose in other people's personal affairs. It's not very the league. We've got new World Tag Team champions. Oh my goodness, is right. What wins, Cole? Maxime Dupree was given an ultimatum by Theory last week, and I guess well, we know how that worked out. Here we see Montez Ford launching himself to take out Braun Breaker, but the chaos would continue. Dawkins would load up his right hand with the brass knuckles when Maxime Dupree. Look at the look
What
at Theory.
the?
I don't think he had any idea that Maxime was going to get involved. I agree with you. Theory appeared to be as shocked as anyone, but we all got our answer. Maxime chose Theory.
And then
Before they responded to the pressure attack, thanks to Maxime.
Finger. Okay, I'm gonna get some good news. Look, I can't sign off on him tonight. Yeah, I got to get some medical exams back from that last year.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Hey, listen, I'm with you. He says no, my hands are tied. If you need scans, can we take them now? I have an ambulance on standby. Let's get the scans. We'll make this happen. Thank you.
Things are dire for Cody Rhodes and his championship opportunity tonight. Meanwhile, there's the Intercontinental Champion, Sol Ruca. She will defend the title against the Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez on Championship.
Wow, what's going to happen?
What do people really want to see in baseball? The Cyclops? The bunt? Come on now. Bombs. That is what the people want to see. This the Home Run Derby is live on Netflix, where heavy hitters will light up the sky with fireworks.
Oh my. We don't care. What the heck? Vision. Yo, what's up? What's up?
Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. Moments ago, an ultimatum from Paul Heyman to the Vision.
Come back with something worthy of your wise man. Or don't come back to me at all.
I want you to do SummerSlam too fast. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I should be starting my SummerSlam series really soon.
Allowing brass knuckles that were earlier introduced by Logan Paul to be obtained by Angelo Dawkins until this shocking turn of events. Some of the most unexpected
I can't believe Matt Dupree turned on Otis and what's his name to join the Vision. And then she kissed Austin Theory. So what the heck is going on?
I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you. And I'm happy for you. You deserve this. You're champions. You're the best this business has. And you got me too, which makes it even better. I love you guys. I love you Okay? First step. But it's only a first step. Wait, I'm being too harsh. At least someone got something accomplished tonight. Thank you, Watson. Appreciate it. Thank you. I was talking to her.
He's talking to them.
Stop luck. Stop luck. Right? We love it, right? New chance. All right. You can't see this.
So they win and then leave?
New titles or not, doesn't seem like everything is like copacetic in the division. Well, yeah, so Otis and Cesaro too. Maxine not endearing herself to everyone, perhaps. Well, ladies and gentlemen, last week here on Monday Night Raw, there was a confrontation between the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan and her challenger for SummerSlam, Io Sky, but it turned into an ambush.
Io should have seen this coming, but she was surrounded by the Judgment Day, left with no choice but to start swinging. The genius of the Sky, the 2026 Queen of the Ring, would hold her own very effectively for a few moments until inevitably the numbers game became too much for Liv Morgan's SummerSlam challenger.
Yeah, this is what Io Sky has to be careful of when we get to Minnesota. Liv Morgan in the Judgment Day.
The insult to injury, Liv sinking her half-crab submission once again. Message sent to Io Sky.
Tonight, the Judgment Day has all the momentum. Last week, you took out Io Sky. JB and Dominic finally sent the message to that weirdo little freak Danhausen. And you put yourself in position for a championship. So tonight, we do everything in our power to make sure that you leave Chicago, our new women's intercontinental champion.
Tonight, I'm not letting that opportunity slip through my fingers. No, tonight, I am going to rip that title off of Sol Ruka's waist. Tonight, that title's as good as mine!
Oh, hell yeah! Big Bobby Cool!
She's ready. Oh my God. Good champ.
Well, Steve still had that Danhausen jersey.
Pretty sure Danhausen has committed a litany of crimes at this point.
Oh man. Did not expect Matt Dupree to turn on the vid and join the vision. But guys, if you like what you see over here, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, turn that notification bell on. Would really appreciate it.
The Earth Kingdom is going to fall.
I'm like, wait a minute. I think let's start my SummerSlam series probably tomorrow. Man, what a night, what a show it's turning out to be. But damn, did not expect that. This all this new Spider-Man.
Welcome everyone to SummerSlam. SummerSlam is coming to US Bank Stadium in Minnesota. 3 weeks from Saturday, August 1st and 2nd. Individual and combo tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. Speaking of SummerSlam, we got a massive announcement for next week in Dallas with SummerSlam implications.
A no contender gauntlet match, an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. Let's go. So Ethan, Dirty Don Rusev, Javon Evans, Joe Hendry, Chad Gable, and Dragon Lee. That's sweet in a gauntlet match.
Thanks so much. And fresh off of that exciting news, please welcome your Intercontinental Champion, Penta. What's up?
How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. Listen, next week we find out the #1 contender to that very title. What are your thoughts on the field?
I'm excited for Golden match. You know, I know names like Joe Hendry, Dragon Lee,
Ethan Page, and Rusev. And Ethan Page.
Yeah, you failed to mention our names, but you know whose name you will not get to mention? Rey Mysterio. Hey, after sharing the ring with me, he's found his way out of the gauntlet and on the shelf.
And crushed.
Hey. Cierren el pinche hocico, pinche par de habladores. Escuchen and watch what you say about Rey Mysterio.
And you better start learning English before I crush you too.
Hey. You have a problem here?
No.
Yes, we do.
No. We absolutely do not. Rusev, we'll get to your favorite part of this job, but let me do my part first. Let's go negotiate with Pierce and get ourselves a little tag match with these two. And you can enjoy the show, champ. Come on.
Hey guys, I understand you. But please, tonight, go out with Sale.
See if that tag team match happens later on tonight.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, this is the second of 3 title matches.
Chad Gable, Dragon Lee versus Ethan Page and Rusev tonight?
Jessica Carr.
Oh, this is for the Intercontinental
Rodriguez of
Championship.
the Judgment Day, the challenger. And the reason I
Oh.
say scheduled, Corey, is because we still don't know
So-
what's going to happen with Sami Zayn defending his WWE
Saruka versus Raquel Rodriguez for the Intercontinental Championship.
Has left the arena to go to the hospital for the diagnostic scans that the doctor wants before he will clear Cody to compete tonight. And now Raquel Rodriguez with an opportunity to win her first singles championship in WWE. Rodriguez certainly possesses a power advantage over the champion Sol Ruca, but Ruca is so unpredictable inside the ring. She's so hard to plan for because she is so athletically plus. Yeah, the unorthodox offensive style of Sol Ruca. Now for Raquel, a 5-time tag team champion, but to Corey's point, the last time she actually held singles gold was 5 years ago, and that was the NXT Women's Championship. And look at the power now of Raquel Rodriguez, looking to neutralize the speed and quickness of Sol Ruca, which you just saw there. Raquel just ripping Ruca down to the mat, shoulders down, and Sol will get the shoulder up and again, powering her down to the mat. Sol gets the shoulder up again. And another rich kick out that time by Ruca. Corey, we have said this on a number of occasions. Raquel Rodriguez will be a singles champion one day. It could be tonight. Rolls down, no, rolls through. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Raquel constantly improving, constantly working on her game, adding new moves to her arsenal, studying from superstars in the past. And Sol trying to fight back, hung up on the top rope, dropped to the apron, kick now to Rodriguez. Raquel staggered. Sol lining something up here. Slipped on the bottom rope, and that's why we talk about high risks in this business. Sold. Oh, driven face first into the top turnbuckle. And Raquel Rodriguez took advantage of that mishap and now taking control of this match. That's been where Sol Ruca lives. She loves to take these high risks, to do these flashy maneuvers, and they do generally serve her very well. But in the instance that they don't, it could cost her big time.
October
She's got to stay away from Raquel
for
with the power
Money,
game and driving
Money in the
Raquel
Bank.
first into the turnbuckle. Her last title defense, Ruca knocked off Lyra Valkyria, who apparently has gone off the deep end. Here comes Ruca. Moonsault, nobody home. Raquel moves out of harm's way and was able to roll through. And now dropping. Oh, Ruca lands on the apron. Caught. Cartwheel. Oh, what a kick. Almost took Rodriguez off her feet. And a springboard. Oh, corkscrew from Sol Ruca taking out the challenger.
So they're going to say something about her on this and that.
Indeed, she is. You almost feel Sol Ruca's confidence growing as this match progresses. First time ever, these two have got one-on-one in their careers. Coming out by Ruca, the challenger Raquel powers at it too. Uh-oh. Sol picked out of midair. Wow. Hands on her feet. You saw the witness. Oh, Raquel, but that clothesline about decapitates the champion. Covered by Raquel. Hooks the leg, and Sol somehow kicks out. My God, what a clothesline. Oh. Let's get ready to DoorDash. Oh, the pie's been delivered straight to the face. Hope he likes it sunny side up. And flour, and we get a cake. Here he comes. Ooh, ice cold. That's what I call a smackdown. Whoa. into the vision thanks to Maxime Dupree.
We're still awaiting updates regarding Cody Rhodes' physical condition. Shoulders
And
down.
Alice Ruka now. Roll through. Raquel able to spin out of it. Great move that time by Jessica Carr, the official, as Raquel slowly makes it to her feet. This is Wildly with a clothesline. Oh, spotty. Cover by the champ. Hook of the leg. Raquel kicks out. And you were mentioning Cody Rhodes, who was attacked earlier tonight. As we take another look.
The springboard crossbody by the Intercontinental Champion that took down the challenger but couldn't put Raquel away.
Cody's scheduled to take on Sami Zayn for the WWE Championship in our main event tonight. Cody's attacked by Gunther. Cody's been sent to the hospital for diagnostic scans, so we still don't know what's going to happen in our main event later on tonight.
Well, Cody wasn't just attacked, Cole. His head was slammed in a hard door by the ring general.
Yeah, it was just a disgusting assault by a very bitter and jealous Gunther.
Sol Ruka now doing her best to chop down the powerhouse of the Judgment Day.
Raquel Rodriguez. Oh, get her wits about her, and a nice missile drop kick by Ruka, who's looking to rally.
That may have been the opening Sol Ruka was waiting for.
Raquel on her knees. Sol Ruka, shining wisdom, covered out. Hook of the leg, using it up, and a kick out by Rodriguez.
Take another look at the running knee from Sol Ruka. Rocked the jaw of Rodriguez.
And now Sol has an opportunity. Going to launch the top rope splash. Nobody home. Raquel Rodriguez caught her with a knee. And look who's out here now. Roxanne Perez. Raquel stacks up. Ruka kicked at it too. So much for your theory that Raquel wanted to do this on her own.
Raquel is still doing it on her own. How do we know that Roxanne's not just here to cheer on her Judgment Day sister?
And he said the same thing about Logan Paul earlier.
Oh, I thought that was
it. Now Sol Ruka. And Roxanne Perez, see, up on the apron now, arguing with the official, Jessica Carr. And Liv Morgan. Ruka was going for the soul snatcher. Oh, trap Liv Morgan now. Coming to the aid of Raquel. Rodriguez. Oh!
No,
For the win.
not this one. Oh, thank goodness.
And the look on Liv Morgan's face tells the tale. Absolute shock.
Raquel is shocked as well. Roxanne Perez is livid.
See, Sky.
And here comes Liv Morgan, SummerSlam challenger.
Well, Judgment Day thought they took Io out.
Get off the barricade to take out Roxanne. And now Io and Liv Morgan going at it.
Liv's in trouble.
Back kick drops the Women's World Champion.
Oh, a moonsault from the genius of the sky.
But Rodriguez is taking her eye off the ball.
This is the soul snatcher.
So Snatcher into the cover. That's it.
Here's your winner, and still the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Sol Ruka.
Well, it couldn't have happened to a nicer group of people. Io Sky making sure Sol Ruka keeps the title tonight.
Io delivering an acai moonsault to the outside to take out Liv and Roxanne. And as Raquel watched on, Sol Ruka would capitalize. The Soul Snatcher and still Intercontinental Champion.
Liv Morgan's got a problem. A big problem. When it comes to Io Sky, the first weekend of August at SummerSlam.
You think Liv isn't well aware of the fact that she is hunted? She's a target right now, and the genius of the sky is the one doing the hunting?
Speaking of SummerSlam, speaking of hunters and hunted, how about the way that we kicked off Monday Night Raw last week?
Oba, I want to make sure I heard you right. You did. So SummerSlam, you're sure, 100% sure?
Yes, I'm sure. It needs to happen, and I will be the one to put an end to it. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 King of the Ring, Oba Femi. Now the destiny it has played out, she's not finished with me. A choice has to be made.
Congratulations. That's a hell of a feat. King of the Ring. Now, my apologies, Oba. I have not watched the show. Everybody knows I don't watch the show. I gotta rely on Mr. Heyman over here. Paul tells me that you're really good at calling me names. Like, when I'm not here, you call Brock Lesnar a coward. Brock Lesnar. When I'm not here, you call Brock Lesnar a bitch. You got a pretty big decision to make. Maybe I can help you out with that. You know what they say? Talk, get hit.
Ooh! Oh, low blow. F5.
Hey, you said I called you names behind your back. Well, guess what? You're in front of me, and you're still a bitch. Me and you, one-on-one, over Femi versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. I accept, Over, but here's one condition. Hell in a cell. You finish this. No more games.
And what does Brock Lesnar's advocate think of all this? Paul Heyman is here live on Netflix.
Should be here, that word. Is that your butt?
No, it's blood of another.
Oh, good.
Since the dawn of time, man has been plagued by itch and irritation from not wiping clean. What man didn't realize is that wetter cleans better. See how Wet Dude completely clears while Dry TP smears? Ditch the itch and switch to Wet Extra Large Dude Wipes for the best clean, hands down.
Introducing the new $10 Crispy Farm Pan from Pizza Hut. It's the original pan you love, taken to the next level. That crispy golden brown crust with a cheesy crunch. Try a $10 medium crispy farm pan for a limited time, only at Pizza Hut.
So close you can almost taste it. What? You're just gonna walk away? Time to bring the juice.
Never leave a fit behind. Rip it, and bring the juice.
That flavor's just out of reach. Drop the Legos and bring the juice. Yee.
You know, paying less for less ain't a good deal. It's just less. But when you pay less and you get more, that's a good deal. And that's Straight Talk Wireless. Straight Talk's always been the same price since they started, back in 2009. And they always offer free 5G phones for new and existing customers on America's most reliable 5G network. Straightforward, always. Finding the same place you've always found straightforward prices.
Switch to Straight Talk Wireless. And now plans starting at just $25 a month, exclusively at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
Did you remember to defrost the chicken?
Oh, I didn't. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I guess cereal for dinner?
Cereal it is. Hey, how was practice today? Great, I scored 2 goals. Wow, that's super.
Real proud of you, Pumpkin.
You wouldn't mount a ceiling fan on the floor, just like you wouldn't have anyone but Morgan & Morgan handle your injury case. With over $30 billion recovered for our clients, there's a reason to go big.
You okay, honey? I'm okay.
Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Says I got 2 keyboards.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 weeks from tomorrow, Tuesday, July 21st, John Cena says goodbye. A fan favorite returns, and the next generation of superstars rise to the occasion. WWE Unreal takes viewers inside WWE's biggest season yet, heading into WrestleMania 42. WWE Unreal Season 3 premieres July 2 weeks from tomorrow here on Netflix. And right now, a sneak peek.
Why are we fighting? Start there.
Cena's retiring. We know there is a finality.
The last time will indeed be now.
The why is everything. Who's the next big thing? Like Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker has got that dog in him. Alba Femi.
Did you see that? I think we got to pull the trigger on somebody. There's so many great new people. Who's next? That's the one.
Literally the last thing you want for your dancing partner in the ring is to get hurt. Oh, I'm okay. You hear that all the time in the ring. Just give me a second.
No one walks away unscathed.
And if I get dinged up in the middle of the match, you quit. Say about me.
Breaker lands on the back of his neck. He's okay.
I'll run through a wall for those people. Real things happen.
It might not seem like a big deal, but everything's just so much better when she's there. What we do is violent. I'm disappointed in myself.
It's not just your money that depends on it. It's everybody's money.
I feel good. I feel ready. I know the work that I had to put in.
This has consumed me for 23 years.
I needed to change things for everyone who came behind me.
This is everything I've ever worked for.
There's nothing that I won't do.
The future is now.
This is a moment they're going to replay for years.
Can't wait to watch that. Unreal
What's the next one?
on July 21st. Unreal July
I can't
21st.
wait for WWE Unreal 2 weeks from tomorrow here on Netflix. But I also can't wait for this at SummerSlam. Two of the most physically dominant Goliaths in WWE history will be locked inside of the sadistic structure known as Hell in a Cell. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I serve as the advocate for the greatest combat fighter in history, Brock Lesnar. I came out here tonight to talk about Oba Femi. Oba Femi came into WWE like he owns the joint, which he doesn't. I mean, he saunters down the aisle like he's King Schlong until he got punted by a beast in the Little Femis. And that hurt more than almost anything Oba has ever experienced. It waters up your eyes, it forces everything to crawl up in your belly, your knees go together, your voice gets a little higher. And the bad news for Oba Femi is that that's nothing compared to the pain he's going to suffer inside Hell in a Cell. Oba Femi has inspired Brock Lesnar. Oba Femi has compelled the beast to emerge from Brock Lesnar. Oba Femi has motivated Brock Lesnar. Oba Femi has made the biggest mistake of his life
You're not coming out of Hell in a Cell, Oba. There's no way and no how. Brock Lesnar will destroy Oba Femi inside Hell in a Cell.
Uh-oh.
Paul, you love to talk so much, don't you? That is why I came out here, so you won't be lonely. Let me give you a face to at least talk to.
I think you learned last week. Talk shit, get hit. But I'll talk facts. I'll state for the record. You know why I'm valuable? I'm valuable because I prevent people from making bad mistakes. You made a bad mistake. Not at WrestleMania. At WrestleMania, you accomplished something, Oba, I got to give you a ton of credit for. You proved to the entire world that Brock Lesnar is beatable. And then in Italy, Brock Lesnar proved Oba Femi is beatable too. So now comes the trilogy match, and we have to find out which one of you goes on being that unbeatable superstar, right? So let's examine who's stepping into Hell in a Cell. You're not stepping into Hell in a Cell with just anybody. You're stepping into Hell in a Cell with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. There's no one that fights in a cage like Brock Lesnar.
Facts.
Brock Lesnar.
Nothing but facts, Paul.
Undertaker inside Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell was invented by The Undertaker. And Brock Lesnar didn't just beat Undertaker once inside Hell in a Cell. Brock Lesnar beat Undertaker twice inside Hell in a Cell. You didn't accept a challenge to step into just a cage with Brock Lesnar. You didn't accept a challenge for a cell. That cell is the Brocktagon. Inside that Brocktagon, Brock Lesnar is the bringer of pain. He's the beast you cannot beat. He's the mountain you, Obafemi, cannot climb. Only one man will leave SummerSlam. Only one man will leave Hell in a Cell with that reputation intact, that he is truly the unbeatable superstar in WWE. And that man is not a man at all. He's a beast. And his name is Brock Lesnar. And the beatable one is going to be Obafemi.
You don't know what to say.
You saw that your client, Brock Lesnar, showed up last week. And you know what that tells me? After weeks and weeks of calling him out and calling him names and saying everything under the sun to no avail, seemingly, he finally shows up. And that tells me that every word that I said got to him. Every single thing I said about him got under his skin. And now he can pretend like he doesn't watch the show. The fact that he showed up tells me he definitely watches the show. But then you're here now to do your usual damage control and tell me about how great Brock Lesnar is, and you keep writing all these checks that Brock probably cannot even cash. Because that's what you are, Paul. You've been reduced. You're less than an advocate. You're just a mouth. And that's the thing about a mouth. Mouths need to be fed. But how can you feed if you have no head? That's why you're really out here telling everybody how great Brock Lesnar is, preaching his accolades, telling us about Randy Couture and Undertaker, when neither of those men are over 30. That's why you're here. Because you're scared. Once again, you're scared and you're here for damage control. Every man knows when his time has come, whether it be the beginning or the end. And trust me, Paul, this is the end. This is the final chapter. This is where the book closes. This is Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar in Hell in a Cell. And what bigger stage to do it than SummerSlam, Minneapolis, Minnesota, in front of his friends, in front of his family, in front of his wife. I'll beat him in front of his children. Because he has been the single thing that has stood between me and destiny, me and salvation. And I've learned a very valuable lesson now. You have to walk through hell in order to get to heaven. So tell your clients, I'll see him in hell.
Indeed, Obafemi will.
SummerSlam. Benny Lesnar locked in hell in a cell.
I'm backstage with undisputed WWE Champion Sami Zayn. Sami, we've been trying to find out the medical status of Cody Rhodes all night long. You are supposed to defend this championship against him in tonight's main event. Unfortunately, I can confirm that Cody Rhodes is no longer able to compete tonight. Can I get your reaction to this breaking news?
He's really out? I mean, that's terrible. That's terrible. Look, Cody and I have our differences, okay? But at the end of the day, I'm a good guy, okay? Some might say the last real good guy around here, and I don't wish ill upon Cody or anyone for that matter, especially Cody. I was kind of looking forward to testing myself against, QB1. Look, I don't think it was meant to be. Honestly, this night kind of felt cursed from the beginning. I've never truly understood why I was defending the WWE Championship on Raw, so I feel like at this point, let's just wait to SmackDown, figure this out on Friday, see what the landscape looks like then.
Pardon the interruption. Sammy, you know where we are?
I'm very well there.
Yeah, Sweet Home Chicago. I promised Chicago a championship match.
Right.
And that is exactly what they're going to get.
Oh my God.
Right, but the thing is, Cody,
Sammy,
I don't know if you heard.
I heard. I know. You let me worry about that. You're the champion. You prepare like you're defending the title because you are in the main event tonight. Sammy, it is official.
Are you kidding me?
But against who?
Of course.
Listen, Monday Night Raw is live tonight on Netflix and presented by DoorDash. And you heard it. We're going to have a WWE Championship match tonight. Sami Zayn defending against someone. Thanks for the update. That's really helpful. What should I be defending?
The following is a tag team match. The number one fall introducing from Minnesota, weighing at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Gable and Dragon Lee against Paige and Rusev tag team action. Live up next here on Netflix.
Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, Kate. What?
Do you have like Advil or ibuprofen I can use?
No, I don't have any. Damn, 2 days gonna make it worse.
world's famous arena, delivers the main event.
You know what time it is.
You want a moment? This is always a moment.
It's Saturday night's main event at the Garden, the night of Fanatics Fest NYC. Tickets on sale now.
You know, 87,000 plus filled the stadium at Azteca, the next first city last night for England versus Mexico in the World Cup Flash. Among them, none other than AAA star El Grande Americano shown on the global broadcast. A true national hero and an international phenomenon, El Grande Americano. He's everywhere. And now the WWE FIFA World Cup 2026 title belt is here. Celebrate this World Cup with your own championship title. Don't wait. Get yours now on WWEshop.com. Oh, the superstar. That's right. And two superstars in the ring as well. The Luchador Dragon Lee and the former Luchador Chad Gable teaming up tonight. About Ethan Page and Rusev. I don't believe anything Page says about being friends. Oh, and Rusev wasted a little time going after Gable and Dragon Lee, and the matchup now underway. It's a mutually beneficial partnership. Yeah, but let's see how well they work together next week, because we're going to be in a gauntlet match with 5 other men. That's a ridiculous thing to make, because a gauntlet match is every man for himself. Exactly, but the point I'm making is, what if it comes down to Rusev and Ethan Page? What's going to happen then if they go one-on-one in the gauntlet match? We would find out who the best man truly is in a technical classic. Or maybe we'll find out who the backstabber truly is. Nonetheless, Ethan Page now going to work on Dragon Lee. Again, 7 men in a gauntlet match next week. 2 men will start. You're eliminated. The next man will come out of the locker. Oh! Last man standing is going to head to SummerSlam for an opportunity at the Intercontinental Champion Penta. Joining these 4 men in that matchup will be Joe Hendry, Javon Evans, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Third time Rusev and Page have worked as a tag team here on Monday Night Raw. Almost immediately, Rusev and Page cut the ring in half. Sound classic tag team strategy being employed. Rusev is just always angry. I don't know about always. I would say the majority of the time. Boom. Dragon Lee. Page off the apron. Tag made. Here comes Chad Gable. Rusev with these getting the gym to pump. Pump makes you feel a certain way. It's a good thing. You all day because I used to work out. And Chad Gable now with a couple of German suplexes. Gable who knocked off J.D. McDonough in a matchup last week. Throw by Gable.
A throw from Gable. Come on, Chad Gable.
For a ride as well.
Rusev went for the ankle lock on Rusev. Ankle lock on Rusev.
How miserable it is to be trapped in Gable's ankle lock. Back body drop to Ethan Page. And Dragon Lee looking to rejoin the festivities. Dragon wanting retribution after a loss to Page a couple of weeks ago. And Rusev saving his buddy, Ethan Page. Now they're buddies. 4 minutes ago, you couldn't wait to drive a wedge between them. I said Rusev's buddy. I don't believe what Page says about him anyway. But whoa! People watching Dragon Lee! People and Lee taking over.
Oh, Lord.
LA Knight made it abundantly clear he's not interested in teaming with Solo Sikoa, but this was earlier when Jimmy Uso would collect his own receipt for being laid out by LA Knight.
Yeah, Jimmy and Jay are.
Hey, Jimmy, wait up, man. I know you're trying to leave, but just one quick question before you go. What was that with LA Knight earlier? I mean, what kind of message were you trying to send exactly?
Hey, Jackie, it seems like it's time for Big Jim to step up for the bloodline, which means I'm going to go to SmackDown. I'm going to get Solo. But at the time, I can happily say, message.
Oh, boy, I can't.
Yeah, dumbass.
Hey, Big Jim, we got this thing.
Jacob Fatu handling bloodline business.
And it's Pierce. This is like the third time we called.
Well, with Cody Rhodes out, that man Adam Pearce is working on finding a challenger to face Sami Zayn tonight for the WWE title.
There is a saying.
And that's just for like y'all and on top of other people, you know what I'm saying? Darn it.
Lyra, you once waited in line for hours at a toy shop to meet me, and I made time for you to have a real conversation about your wrestling career. And maybe that never meant anything to you, but to me, that's the foundation of where my respect for you began, where my trust in you truly began, because I watched this girl who was just a fan become the first ever women's intercontinental champion, to then become my best friend and stand right beside me at WrestleMania. And when I had one of the hardest years of my career, it was you who kept me level-headed. It was you who made me reach deep down and bring out the best version of myself every single week. You constantly reminded me who I was and what I've done. After all the heartbreaks I've been through, I never questioned my trust in you. I've shared my experiences and my stories with you, thinking it would help guide you, but you just used it all against me. I just don't understand why you couldn't have an honest conversation with me about everything that was going on in your head, and instead, you took the easy way out. So Lyra, I'm giving you one chance to prove to me that you're not just like everybody else. Meet me next week, face to face.
I sort of feel sorry for Bailey, but let's check out what happens next week. The Raw is live at American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, and what a show we have in store. The Beast Incarnate.
Brock Lesnar will be on Raw next week.
With Oma Femi will be in Dallas next Monday. Also next week, the Intercontinental Championship #1 Contenders Gauntlet match. Belair will face Penta for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. We know Io Sky's plan for SummerSlam to challenge Liv Morgan.
Oh, Io Sky versus Roxanne next week.
To play the role of Roadblock, Perez, Sky, one-on-one. And the OTC is back.
Roman Reigns will be on Raw next week. And now your tribal chief, the head of the table, the greatest champion of all time. Uh-oh.
You're on administrative leave. What do you want?
That's a funny way of saying thank you.
Thank you for what?
You see, while you were leaving voicemails,
I placed a successful call.
really, and I've secured a replacement to face Sami Zayn in the main event.
Give me a break.
That superstar is in the building. So the only thing left for me to say is you're welcome.
Sami Zayn going to defend
Who is this?
championship against the superstars in the building. Our main event is live next on Raw.
Are you okay?
No, the power's out. While you're in there, grab my sweater.
I'm not in my room.
I'm 85% sure I saw someone standing in your bedroom. I'm out the window!
Oh, God! I don't want to die.
No, I'm thinking it really is.
Rated M for mature.
Everyone's fight looks different. Some who are pressure with technique that suffocates and overwhelms. So you have no choice but to accept their invitation out. Fight your fight.
That flavor's just out of reach. Drop the Legos and bring the juice.
Jeez. Weber shredded pepperoni and toasted cheese.
With the pepperoni pizza from Little Caesars, we can finally eat like Spider-Man.
The pepperoni pizza for $8.99. See Spider-Man brand new day.
Pizza. You want this first one? I'll knock you talk. Yeah.
Hi, I'm your neighbor.
We're having a watch party.
Would you like to come?
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex.
What's up?
Hello, welcome.
Or could
Unlimited home internet that keeps everyone connected. When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
With Club WWE, we want to add another home for you to connect and share what you love most about the WWE. Fans will be able to chat alongside Club WWE members, and who knows? Club WWE is your hub for community and fun. Live chats, superstar AMAs, watch-alongs, and much more. Only with Club WWE.
Fanatics Games is back, bringing together athletes, celebrities, and lucky fans for the ultimate showdown across 8 epic sports. WWE superstars Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Jey Uso, Liv Morgan, and the greatest of all time, John Cena, are set to compete. $1 million cash grand prize and one true GOAT. Head to fanaticsfest.com/games for sign-up info. Plus, photos and autos are on sale now.
That is important. You thought what happened to your lab last week was bad. Just wait to see what happens to you Saturday night's main event. See, we saw you on SmackDown. We saw your little phone call to your friend calling for backup. We don't care who it is. Because I'm not just coming for the money. I'm going to stuff you up. I'm going to grind on you. I'm coming to embarrass you. I'm going to dance on your head in front of your fans. And most importantly, I'm going to put this Cinderella sob story in the bin where it belongs. You can make this right, Danhausen. So give us the money and uncurse JD. This can all be fixed. And just like my Juanita said, give us what we want, or the judgment day is going to make your life a living hell.
The J.D. McDonough will have the opportunity to break more than just a curse as the Judgment Day member goes one-on-one with Danhausen in the world's most famous arena Saturday, July 18th in New York City.
The following contest is
Sami Zayn ever happened. 9 nights ago at Night of Champions, he finally did on his 10th try what he's been trying to do for a quarter of a century. He won a world championship. Tonight, he gets to defend the title in the main event on the flagship show known as Monday Night Raw. And he's complaining because he doesn't know who his opponent is and didn't want to defend the title after Cody Rhodes was taken out by an attack by Gunther.
Oh, you're making it sound like Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis are doing Sami Zayn a favor. It took him 25 years to reach the top of the mountain. 9 days later, he's got to defend it blindly against who knows?
Well, we do know this. Tonight's WWE Raw is brought to you by DoorDash. Your door to more.
Sami Zayn has a tendency to be a bit of a master strategist. We've learned throughout his career. No doubt, Sami had an airtight game plan for Cody Rhodes tonight. Now he's forced to defend his title against an opponent he has not encountered. This is insane.
You want to be champion? You need to defend the title against all comers.
Who could it be? Who could it be? CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Oh snap, it is CM Punk! Oh shit, CM Punk is back! On Raw. Oh boy, CM Punk is back. CM Punk is back! Welcome back, the best in the world, CM Punk!
The WWE Champion Sami Zayn appears shocked. We are all shocked here tonight for the first time since the night after WrestleMania and the epic match of the year candidate versus Roman Reigns for the World Championship. CM Punk has returned to Monday Night Raw. electric, goosebump inducing. The best of the world, CM Punk is back. And he battles Sami Zayn for the undisputed WWE title. Things getting a bit salty here before this matchup starts. The veteran official Chad Pack will have to control things here tonight. I have to imagine this was the absolute last face on earth Sami Zayn was expecting to see tonight, let alone defend his undisputed WWE title against. While preparing folks for the matchup tonight against Cody Rhodes, I was going to talk about some of the success that Sami Zayn has had in Chicago, winning a 4-game match here a number of years ago. He took John Cena to a no contest in a U.S. Open challenge last year. But man, oh man, Sami Zayn takes on a man who's playing a home game tonight. The 7-time world champion. And we are underway in our main event tonight. Punk and Zayn for the WWE title. We've been talking throughout the night, Corey, how Sami Zayn had no chance to prepare for his opponent once Cody Rhodes was taken out. Sami Zayn certainly wasn't afforded the opportunity to prepare for CM Punk, particularly not against CM Punk in Chicago. But Sami Zayn does have an incredibly high in-ring IQ. Sami can do this on the fly. We saw him do it successfully as United States champion with his open challenges. Yeah, Punk's won championships in Chicago. His first Intercontinental Championship was won right here. He won the WWE title back in 2011 and Money in the Bank against John Cena here. He looks to win the title again tonight. For Sami Zayn, who finally won a world championship in his 10th try just 9 nights ago, what a first title defense. If you're Sami, what do you need to do tonight to keep the title? Sami needs to attempt to drag this match out, play the long game. Oh, we know Punk has a gas tank on him, but the last time we saw Punk in the ring was at WrestleMania, where he exhausted every fuel reserve in his body. It's been 3 months. In this business, 3 months is a lifetime, because it's one thing to be in great physical shape, it's another altogether to be in proper ring shape. Yeah, especially against a man like Sami Zayn, who's competing each and every week. And CM Punk, with the inverted atomic drop for the champion. And it's obvious from looking at his physical condition, CM Punk hasn't been sitting on the couch for the last 3 months. He's in tip-top shape. And Corey, and look at Sami Zayn sits behind him, a shot to the kidney. And if you're CM Punk, mentally, have you gotten any better? Have you come to grips with the fact that you lost to Roman and you lost the title at WrestleMania? There isn't much in this business CM Punk hasn't seen, hasn't experienced, hasn't accomplished at the highest level. Punk is playing with house money tonight. He just needs to ride the wave. He's got Chicago driving him forward.
You could at least have cut at his hand.
Suicide dive. He worked out the deal to get CM Punk here. Can Punk win the title? Can Sami hang on?
Let's get ready to DoorDash! Oh, the pie has been delivered straight to the face! Hope he likes it sunny side up. And flour, and we get a cake. Here he comes. Ooh, ice cold. That's what I call a smackdown! Here's a man who got exactly what he ordered. When the bell rings, DoorDash is here.
The Colonel has a bucket list. The $10 one. Monday nuggets. Tuesday fried chicken. Wednesday wings. Thursday tenders. Friday nuggets again. Now that's living life to the fullest.
at the Allstate Arena in Chicago. 12,458 fans on hand watching their hometown hero, CM Punk, battle Sami Zayn for the title. It was supposed to be Cody Rhodes. He was assaulted by Gunther at the start of the show. Now medically cleared to compete. SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis, who is on leave, did show up here tonight. He made the call. He got Punk in the arena, and now Punk and Zayn are battling it out for the championship.
Of course, CM Punk's probably going to win it.
Taking over. CM Punk, is this what you were talking about earlier? Perhaps ring rust coming into play after 3 months?
I wouldn't necessarily use the term ring rust when we're talking about CM Punk. There's very little in this game Punk doesn't know how to do on autopilot. But I want Sammy
Covered by Sammy to retain on that kick out.
See how much gas is in CM Punk's tank tonight. Again, to call back to WrestleMania, CM Punk left it all in the ring and was still beaten by Roman Reigns.
Doing a little bit of research, and I can tell you that this is just the second time these two men have ever met in a singles matchup. The first was back in February of 2025 when Punk would beat Zayn in a matchup for the Elimination Chamber, a qualifying match. And Punk now with a clothesline. And Punk with another one. And now CM Punk building some momentum. Elwin being kicked by Punk. And that's vintage Punk with a running knee in the corner. Followed it up with one for the Bulldog. Sami Zayn able to counter. This is wildly. Punk with a spinning neck breaker. Cover. Sami stays in it.
We know Sami Zayn is a survivor. You can never, ever count Sami Zayn completely out of any situation.
Well, the same can be said for that man. The second sitting safe. The voice of the voiceless. Looking for the GTS to go to sleep. Sami Zayn able to slip from behind. Looking for a new Thunderbomb. Countered by Punk. Punk with elbows to the back of the neck. And Punk with a standing switch. Headlock applied into a clothesline. Cover for the title. Sami kicks it in two.
Take another look at this. CM Punk reaching deep into his back to unleash a clothesline. They've got a 2.5 count. But still not enough to dethrone the champion, Sami Zayn.
Golden opportunity for CM Punk tonight.
The same has to be said for Sami Zayn. Sami's heard the outside noise. Sami hears the doubters, and he's not going to be able to hold on to the gold for a long time. Sami